Yo, what's up, guys? I want to give my thoughts or my fantasy booking, basically, I guess you could say, for WrestleMania. Daniel Bryan, this past Monday, announced his return to the ring and his participation in the Royal Rumble. You got to figure from the fans' perspective, he's going to be the odds-on favorite. WWE, on the other hand, could go against that completely and say, we gave you guys, the fans, what you wanted last year. This year, we're going to do things our way, and we're going to go with Roman Reigns. Which, to me, I don't think WWE have prepared Roman Reigns and have made him ready. I made a video midsummer talking about how um, within a 6 month period up until this point, that Roman Reigns, they could have gotten him ready within 6 months. However, due to Roman Reigns being out for about two months, and then WWE not really doing anything different with them in terms of repackaging him and tweaking him since his return, I don't think Roman Reigns is ready. I think WWE screwed up. They had a chance, but it's not his moment right now. Maybe later this year, early next year for Mania 32, maybe, but not this year. Right now, I think Daniel Bryan should win the Royal Rumble and is the chosen one to win it. How I would book it would be like this. I would have Daniel Bryan win the Royal Rumble, go on to WrestleMania, beat Brock Lesnar. Now, some people may think, Bryan versus Lesnar is a mismatch. To me, it'll be no different than Bryan wrestling Big Show, Mark Henry, John Cena, Kane. He's wrestled men 3 and 4 times his size, his entire career on WWE, since being in WWE. Brock Lesnar will be no different. So I don't want to hear about it being a mismatch. Scratch that. Have Daniel Bryan win the title. However, I will still have Seth Rollins come in and cash in his Money in the Bank briefcase on Daniel Bryan and win the world title. Now, some people may say, well, why still that moment from Daniel Bryan? Here's why, to me, it makes sense to me, and the reason why I would book it this way. Daniel Bryan never lost the WWE Championship. We're in the predicament that we're in now. We've gotten to this point where we are now in terms of the championship, the World Championship title picture, because Daniel Bryan was injured. Even though Lesnar was already inked in to win the title since early 2014. He was already planning to be champion, but still, things kind of happened in a certain different way because, Bryan got injured. Bryan never lost the title, so automatically he's entitled to a world championship rematch. Bryan he will have the comeback story by him winning at WrestleMania, earning him his spot that he never lost for the title. Then it all culminated at WrestleMania and have Seth Rollins cash in. So Bryan would have fulfilled the I guess you could say his comeback story from coming back from injury, and then he already fulfilled the whole thing with him not losing his title but forfeiting it. You'd already fill that void, and everything will be settled and set from Royal Rumble, from him winning the Rumble and him winning the title at WrestleMania. The reason why I say have Seth Rollins cash in on him, WWE needs some top heels. They do. To me, Seth Rollins has been the only young superstar that WWE has put a lot of stock in. They could have him cash in at on the Raw after WrestleMania, because that's always a hot time. If you want to do something, you want to cap the night off. They could do it there too, but the reason why I say WrestleMania in particular is because that's where the lights are on bright. I think it would make sense right now with the Authority back, Seth Rollins being their chosen golden boy. I think it'd be the perfect opportunity. Yes, it'll be screwing Daniel Bryan again. You may even say maybe another recycled storyline, but to me, I think in a case like this, I think it'd be a little bit necessary. you know, the way WWE will look at it, they'll look at it like this here. Hey, we gave you guys what you wanted. Bryan had his moment last year at WrestleMania. He won the title. He had a run with it. It ended up coming to a screeching halt due to injury. Not his fault, not WWE's fault. These things happen. Bad timing. But he had his moment. And to a degree, he'll have his moment again. With the whole comeback story. Winning the Rumble, winning at WrestleMania again. Difference is he won't leave WrestleMania 31 like he did 30 as champion. He'll win the belt, but his moment won't last long. Seth will come in and cash in his briefcase. I think, like I said again, look at how things are being set. The Authority coming back, Seth Rollins being the top guy, their top guy, the Authority's top guy. I think what better way to help establish Seth Rollins as a heel, a top heel in the WWE, than for him to do that, to steal Daniel Bryan's moment. Let him do that with a guy that the people love so much, and Daniel Bryan. And this to me, if you book it that way, it wouldn't be burying Daniel Bryan, it wouldn't be screwing Daniel Bryan. Because again, like I said, Bryan had his moment at WrestleMania 31, and he'd have it again at winning the Rumble and then winning the belt at WrestleMania 31. But to me, the way I look at it, if I was to book it this way, this is how you build new superstars without crushing without tearing someone down to elevate someone else up. This is how both men could benefit from one another. Bryan would have already got his momentum and would have got, his stock reinvested, from the comeback story, winning the Rumble, winning the belt at Mania, beating Brock Lesnar, who is right now being billed as this ultimate heel or ultimate monster. You get Seth Rollins cash in on Bryan. He becomes the new WWE champion. He becomes a legit top heel in WWE, and you can start a feud between those two with the title belt in the main title picture for the next 2 or 3 pay-per-views. That's how I would book it. I think that's the way WWE should go. They probably won't at the end of the day. Like I said, they probably will still choose Roman Reigns. If I was WWE, I would book it this way. I'd take Roman Reigns. I put Roman Reigns in the spot with Rusev. Let him face Rusev for the U.S. title. This whole thing they get with Ryback, and Ryback is getting the push. Ryback could end up getting it, but I would put Roman Reigns over Ryback for the U.S. title at this point, since Bryan is now back. Let Roman Reigns win that U.S. belt, and you build him up as an upper mid-carder with the U.S. title on the line, because Roman Reigns, he's going to be a world champion. He's going to be their go-to guy. He's going to be a main eventer. So whether you like Roman Reigns or hate him, deal with it. It is what it is. So since you won't be able to avoid the inevitable, I say put Roman in that spot with Ryback. If that means put him in a triple threat, I don't care. But put Roman Reigns in that U.S. title picture with Rusev. Let him win that U.S. belt, and you build him up as a mid-carder, and he'll have his moment, later down the line. But that's how I will book. The main event title picture between Brock Lesnar and Daniel Bryan, or Daniel Bryan, and how I would have Seth Rollins come in. You guys let me know what you think about this idea. Do you like it? Hate it? I hear your comments, your thoughts, your fantasy booking for the main event title picture, just that in particular. I may do a fantasy booking myself on WrestleMania 31. Let me know if you want to see that. I want to hear your thoughts in the box below. Comment, subscribe. Peace.